Thank you so much. And I have one quick question before we run out of time.
Wait, one moment, Perry.
Yes.
We're taking another 5 minutes for questions for Aaron,
Yep.
and Jaya, your session will start 5 minutes later.
That's not what we agreed on, Jerk. All of a sudden, making a different. No, I'm teasing
Three
you.
and a half minutes then.
Teasing you. Aaron, quickly. Why? Why is there the gap? What's you would expect from universities to be on top of what education should be and to look at neurodivergent thinkers, neurodivergent minds? Why do you think the gap is so big?
What a question. My brain's foggy, but I'm going to try to answer it the best I can. Um, I think institutionally, universities were designed for people who potentially are neurotypical, more so, but neurodivergent, but just kind of masking. Um, and my brain's not working. Um,
Maybe it's also a little bit of a too big question, right? It's the maybe the $1 billion question. If we would understand this, then we could actually do something. I think your research, your PhD will answer this eventually. I'm
so
positive about that.
I'll get back to you in 3 years.
We will stay in touch, Aaron. I would love that.
Definitely.
And let's talk about this because it's I find it so fascinating to see this in education, why it's going wrong. It's ridiculous. And especially in education where you would expect something else. So thank you for doing all your work and making this presentation so complete as well. I think it's wonderful that everybody understands now what you're doing, where you're coming from, where you're going to, how you want to collaborate. Well done, sir. Really cool.
The interesting thing is that, like, we are probably some of the most intelligent people in the world, us neurodivergent people. But it's like, why wouldn't you give us an education so we can actually change the world to a better place? It's just like, it doesn't make sense, but maybe it does to some people. I'm not sure. But
If I can share a very short personal story, I have three kids. My oldest one is 20 now. He was doing IB, International Baccalaureate, because we were traveling the world. And he had the same problem with education. He's on the spectrum. He has ADHD. He is something else, right? He's different. And it didn't work. And eventually he found his way into education, doing a online trauma medicine education with some points of live interaction. So he could organize his own education like for 80%. He did
mm,
4 years in 1.5 years, right? Autistic mind. He was in his rabbit hole. He loved it. He loved studying and he loved it doing it on its own way. And
mm,
he's now the youngest and the fastest to do the whole project. And he's going back
wow,
to Mount Kilimanjaro at the end of the month for 2 months to work at the ER in the hospital. It
so
is
cool.
possible. And these are
Mm,
the most brilliant minds, but we're
mm,
not able to see it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you
Cool.
for sharing. Thank you.
We'll keep in touch, Aaron. Thank you
Yeah.
for being here
Thanks.
and thank you for
No,
sharing this.
thanks.
Cherk, who is our next speaker?